Running into a dead whale on the beach is a sad sight. These gracious and beautiful aquatic animals have amazing swimming ability, but if they find themselves beached, it can be almost impossible for them to return to the water. If there is no intervention, the result can be death, but the saga is often not over. After death, a countdown begins, with the result being a literal visceral explosion. It turns out that dead whales explode, but this does not happen with every whale. In this video, we'll tell you about this weird phenomenon that has caught the attention of both researchers and passers-by. Why do whales end up stranded on the beach? A cetacean is a group of aquatic mammals, which includes whales, dolphins, and porpoises. While their bodies are ideally adapted to swim large distances and spend their entire lives in the water, they cannot move easily on land. Cetacean stranding, commonly known as beaching, is one of the causes of death of these giant ocean mammals. This is nothing new, for there are records of stranded whales going back centuries. In many cases, they choose to strand themselves on land when they are sick or very old. This may also happen if for some reason they become disorientated. For instance, after colliding with a set of rocks or when trying to flee from some danger offshore, they usually end up on the coast. They either become dehydrated or are unable to move. In water, the whale bodies are supported, but this changes when on land. Their large mass can kill them as their own weight collapses their bodies, so they can't escape and eventually die. Sadly, there are some reasons that humans are completely responsible for. For example, pollution in the oceans has changed the color, temperature, and appearance of the waters. In addition, due to global warming, the coldest areas of the planet, such as the North and South Poles, are disappearing, and the whales no longer know where to go at certain times of the year. Why do whales explode when they die? Experts have documented this phenomenon on several occasions and in different areas of the world. It's not an isolated case, nor is it something purely accidental. To explain this, we should know that when a living being dies, a part of its body is still alive. We are talking here about the digestive system. The stomach and intestines don't know that the organism has died and continue to work with what's left in the body. For this reason, there is an accumulation of different gases such as hydrogen sulfide and methane. A decomposing whale carcass generates gases which build up inside their stomach and large internal organs. This then causes them to expand, but whale skin and blubber are tough, so the gases become trapped inside. We must bear in mind that the swollen, rotting body of a whale that gets stranded on the coast can undergo what is known as a mechanical stress. This often happens when people attempt to remove the dead body with a crane or try to interfere with the body, such as climbing on it or trying to take a souvenir from it. At that moment, the gases and liquids inside the body exert pressure against the stomach walls. And when the skin rips, the gas, coupled with the whale's insides, will be unleashed at very high speeds. The smell of a decomposing whale is one of the worst smells in the world. Again, as we said, not all whales that die stranded on the coasts will explode. Actually, there are several conditions that must come together. Those are the type of bacteria in the animal's stomach, the cause of death, what kinds of food it's eaten in the last few days, injuries, and weather conditions. Plus, high temperatures are likely to produce more gas. Examples of exploding whales. In Oregon in the 70s, the explosion wasn't natural. Experts decided to place dynamite inside the corpse in order to remove it from the coast. We could also mention what happened in Taiwan in 2004. The explosion, due to the accumulation of gases inside, splashed guts and blood on all the passers-by, shoppers, cars, and surrounding streets. The witnesses commented on the foul smell and disgusting entrails. In places where it's common for whales and cetaceans to end up stranded, people usually make a cut in the dead animal's belly to avoid this rather disgusting chain of events. The downside about this practice is that the expulsion of internal fluids attracts birds and even sharks that come very close to the shore. Dead whales are more than just smelly gas giants. The ones that die at sea play essential roles in feeding deep-sea creatures, while beached whales offer researchers the opportunity to advance scientific. Whales' relevance does not die with them. They remain vital for the ecosystem and stay interesting long after they've breathed their last breath. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos. Have a nice day!